Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name's Erica and I share all things homeschooling, family, and faith. Welcome to 2025. It's January 1st and we are kicking off the new year on a high note. I'm so excited to get started with 2025. I have a lot of ideas for this year and I can't wait to get started. But the first thing that I wanted to do to start off the new year was to make a vision board. You see these all over Pinterest, all over Instagram, tons of vision boards everywhere, and they can actually be really fun and really motivating to make. So I wanted to sit down and make a vision board using Pinterest and Canva so that I could put it as a wallpaper on my computer, so that every time I open up my laptop, it'll be right there reminding me of all of my goals and dreams and all the things that I want to accomplish this year. I also even printed off a copy of my finished vision board so that I can hang it around the house, put it on my fridge, anywhere that I will be able to see it every single day. First question you might be asking is, why create a vision board at all? So one of the reasons I really like to create a vision board is it kind of gives you like clarity of your goals and the things that you want to accomplish, because now all of a sudden you're writing them down and you're putting them into a visual format, and it just really helps to kind of refine all the ideas that are going on in your head. So the first thing that I did was I grabbed a notebook and I broke down what I wanted to put on my vision board into different categories. And it was actually kind of amazing once I broke it down into categories how many things I actually either wanted to accomplish or improve or just even think about or remember every single day. And that's another thing with the vision board is like, you don't have to accomplish all of these things in 2025, but like what little steps can you take every single day to get you closer to these goals? So I almost like to think of it as like, envision that person, or for, I'm a girl obviously, so envision that girl that you want to be. What would she be doing today? Like the girl that, the ultimate version of yourself, what would she be doing? What would she eat for breakfast? What would she eat for lunch? What would she do with her free time? How would she talk to her kids? Like, I just think that's a cool way to look at it. So yeah, I just wanted to go through some of the categories that I use just so that you guys can have like an idea or take some inspiration from it. And then you can of course create your own categories, but these are the ones that I decided to use. So the first one I did was health and fitness. The last few years I've definitely been going through some health challenges, so that is probably close to number one on my priority list. And a couple things that I wrote down underneath are the things that I wanted. So something that's really important to me is to have a strong body, again, like a strong, capable body. So that's something that's super high on my list of things that I want for 2025. I really miss the idea of like playing while using my body. So underneath that, I also just put like some eating goals or things that I want to focus on, getting more protein, eating clean. You can put anything you want in your health and fitness list. It doesn't matter if you're just starting your health journey or you're years into it, there's always still goals for that category. Another category I put in there is relationships, and this is all of my relationships. So my relationship with my husband, my children, the rest of my family, and my friends as well. I really want to put relationships high on my priority list. So I wrote down that I wanted to go on date nights with my husband. I really love the idea of going on like coffee dates with friends, so I put that down as something that I really want to do more of. I don't drink coffee, but I drink matcha, and I would love to just go to like a coffee shop and just sit and hang out and talk. I just think that would be really nice. I put that I wanted to improve communication in my relationships and also give my kids like daily one-on-one playtime or just like focused playtime. Just for like even 30 minutes, I set a timer and they get to pick the activity and I do it with them, because I think that that will really help to fill their cup. And then I put my travel dreams. These are like big places or big dreams that I have for travel, which, I mean, it would be awesome if they happen in 2025, but if I can even just take small steps in 2025 to making those dreams come true eventually, that's fine. So some of my dreams for traveling is I really want to go to Italy, I want to go to France, I really want to go back to Greece, and my number one bucket list item is the Maldives. I really want to go there. So how can I in 2025 just take small steps towards those travel dreams? And then I also wrote down some local travel that could be something that could happen a bit more quickly. So like even weekend getaways. We live in South Florida, but I've never been to the West Coast. So I really want to go to Naples, Marcos Island. So I put those down as like local travel, because those are things that you could make happen like a little bit more quickly. I also have my spiritual category. So I want to make sure that I have my daily Bible time. I want to make sure that I am including more prayer into my life, daily worship, and gratitude. In my home section, I just put some of the things that I really want to do to our house. I'd really love to get new floors. I'd really love to do our laundry room. Kind of want to repaint the whole house. We'll see. And then I set up some financial goals. And one of the things that I put in financial goals is Airbnbs, because that is something that I really want to be able to invest in the future, is having Airbnbs in specific locations, especially where some of our family lives, so that not only can that be something that brings in a stream of income, but can also be a place where we can go and travel and visit family as well. So that is on my list. And then I have a category for hobbies, things that I want to keep refining my skills on, and that would be like photography, video editing, filmography. I'd love to take some master classes on those things. And then I have a category for personal growth, which just kind of goes hand in hand with another goal that I have, which is to read more. I love reading, but in all honesty, having young kids, I don't take a ton of time to read. I always do something else besides reading. So I just want to put down reading 10 pages in a nonfiction book every single day. I did that when I did 75 Hard a few years ago. That's one of the requirements of it. And honestly, it was great. Like, it's not hard to read 10 pages every day, and you'll be surprised how many books you can get through. I kind of broke it down into like categories of things that I want to find books on to read. Some of them being like business, some of them being on boundaries, some of them being on confidence, different things that I'd like love to read about. And then the last category that I did was professional. So I would love to grow this YouTube channel. I would love to grow my Instagram. So I kind of put a number on there of the amount of subscribers that I would like to have at the end of the year. And again, that is something that I don't really have control over. Like, I can't really control who decides to subscribe to my channel or to follow me on Instagram, but I do have control over certain things regarding that channel. So I have control over the consistency that I post. Like, if I'm only posting once every 2 weeks, that growth is going to be a lot less than if I try to post every single day. So that's what I mean with this vision board, is like, what do you have control over that you can take little tiny steps every single day towards your goals so that you can eventually make them happen. So those are my categories that I made. So I definitely advise you to like sit down with a notebook, brainstorm some categories that you want to put your goals into, and then just start brainstorming some categories, because I was actually really shocked how many different things that I had going on that I really wanted to make happen or improve on, or just take small steps every day to make better. So now that you have everything broken down into categories in your notebook, let's get into Pinterest and let's get into Canva and put this all together so that you can have your vision board for 2025. So the first thing that I did is I went to Pinterest and I started searching for images of what was represented in my categories. So the first image that I searched for was a strong body. So that is super important to me, and I wanted to find an image that would represent what a strong body looks like to me. So once I found the image that was a really good representation of a strong body, I clicked on it, and then you're just going to go ahead and screenshot this. And how you're going to do that on a Mac is you're going to hit Shift Command 4, and then you're just going to be able to drag around the image, and then it will screenshot it, and it's automatically going to save to your desktop. So I just did this over and over again. I looked for women running, families riding bicycles, date night photos, coffee with friends, Bible studies, different words that meant a lot to me, like communication or quotes that I like. And then when I thought that I had enough photos, I went to Google and actually Googled the ratio of a Mac so that I knew what ratio size I was working for when I got to Canva. Then I went over to Canva and I clicked on Create a Design. And then you can either put in that ratio that you found, or you can type in MacBook wallpaper and it will give you a generalized version of the ratio size for a wallpaper. As you can see, I have tons of screenshots. Hit Shift and selected them all, and then you're going to drag and drop them over into Canva under the upload section. But as you can see, they all dropped right there, and they're ready for me to start on my vision board. So with Canva, it's super easy. You're just going to click and drag your photos over to the wallpaper. And then you can resize them. And what's awesome is you can actually right click on an image and go to layer, and you can either send it backwards or send it to the front. As you can see, I'm doing that here, and it put that quote behind the photo, but obviously I want that in front, so I'm going to bring it forward. But I just wanted to show you guys that so that you could do that with your photos. So you can layer the photos really well and create like a really cool layered effect with your vision board. And this right here was my finished vision board, and I really love the way it came out. So when you're done, you're gonna go and hit the share button, and then you're gonna click on download. And I did mine in a JPEG, and I did 100% quality because I want it to look really good on my desktop. So then it's gonna download, and mine popped up right away, and then I saved mine to my photos. And then you can go to your system settings and click on wallpaper. Once you're on wallpaper, you can go to add a photo from photos, and then you can click on that vision board photo. And then it's just gonna pop right up onto your wallpaper. And there you have it. There is your vision board for 2025. Remember to keep this vision board as visible as possible so that it can remind you on a daily basis of all your goals and all of your aspirations. And if you found inspiration in this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Happy 2025!